another regular Funzies. Today in this video, I'm going to be joined by Mr. Crow. And the reason I'm being joined by Crow is because it's the time of the year to decorate for Halloween. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys a couple of DIYs for Halloween to make your house look spooky and fabulous. But first of all, before we do any DIY projects, we need to be equipped with candy. I need some more. No. We have to pace ourselves. And we need an energy drink. Like 5-hour energy. Yeah!
No.
Have that? No! I need energy. So for this first project, we're going to be making some ghostly candle holders. What you're going to need is you're going to need some scissors, some painter's tape, which I found around the house, so that was pretty good. Some spray paint, which I got for about $3. And I got some clear glass vases, and each one was about $1. So this project is probably a $5 project, which is pretty good if you ask me. So what you're going to do is you're going to take 3 pieces of painter's tape and cut 3 ovals out of them. One should be a long oval just like that for its ghostly mouth, and 2 smaller ovals to make the ghostly eyes. After you've added your ghostly faces onto your vases, now this is where your spray paint comes in. Now, this is the part where I recommend parental supervision because spray painting on a table will end up a big fabulous mess. So your next step is you're going to start spray painting your candle holders. So, our spray paint has dried. Now for the fun part. We get to peel off the stickers. But be careful because if you pick at the stickers too much, they could scuff like the thing, the paint, and it would mess up your whole thing, and you would have to go redo it again and buy new vases, and that would be a big disaster because that's another waste of another $1. That's not good. Every dollar counts. Where did that come from? And so now, this is what you get. And I've got to admit, that looks pretty awesome. So I found 2 little candles laying around the house. And what you're going to do is you're going to drop them in your vase. And then when you light them, the ghost face lights up. So this next project is called the Pumpkin Mummy. What you're going to need is you're going to need some gauze, and I got the 4-yard small box, which was $1.50. You're also going to need some googly eyes for your mummy, which was $1. And you also need some Scotch tape. I found this around the house, so that didn't cost any money. And you'll also need a little pie pumpkin, and I got this one for $3. So the first step to this project is you're going to take your gauze, and you're going to take a piece of Scotch tape and put it on the piece of gauze and start wrapping. So once you've finished wrapping your pumpkin, tape the end on the back. Now you're going to take your best looking side of your pumpkin and put your pair of googly eyes on your pumpkin. Get this open. And I got the extra big ones, so he looks like he's surprised. He's so cute. He's my best buddy. So for our third project, we're going to be doing this project called Fabulousness Stripes. That does not make sense at all. So what you're going to need for this project, you're going to need the scissors, painters, tape, yeah, that's what it's called. The same spray paint from last time, which is gold. Reuse, reuse, and recycle. Again, this is $3. And you can use any shape or color of pumpkin. I chose this tall white one for $3. So you're going to take your painter's tape and stripe off your pumpkin in any way you want. I chose vertical stripes just because my pumpkin's really tall. So I'm just going to finish this up with my last stripe. Evenly put that on and push it all the way down. Okay. Just smooth it out. And there is my pumpkin. Now you're going to go spray paint it. So now that our spray paint has dried on our pumpkins, now we get to peel off the tape and reveal our stripes. I love my Fabulousness striped pumpkin. For our fourth project, I like to call this the Spidey pumpkin. So I got the spiders and the web for about $1 at the store. Sharpie laying around the house. And I also got this pumpkin for about $3 at the store. So you see these creases throughout the pumpkin? That's what we're going to use to make our spider web. So this is where our Sharpie comes in handy, and we're just going to trace along the creases. So now that I'm done, you're probably wondering, like, this does not look like a spider web, Riley. Well, now we're going to make it that way by drawing arches between all the lines to where it looks like they're all connected, and draw them between each crease and do that. And then soon, as you go around the pumpkin slowly, it'll start looking like a spider web. Done! Doesn't that look like a spider web? It does if you ask me. So this is where the spiders come in. Now as you can see, I have ring spiders, and ring spiders go on your fingers. That's not where I want them. I want them in my pumpkin. So that's why we're gonna cut our spiders to make them on a peg to stick into our pumpkin. So what you do is you cut off one whole side and then shorten one. So I'll show you what you're gonna do. You're gonna take your scissors and cut one completely off, and then cut half, like almost half of it off to where it looks like that. So now you can't stick it on your finger, it'll just fall off. So now, the way I'm gonna put them in with my pegs, I'm gonna take my scissors and poke holes in my pumpkin. Now, if your spiders happen to be flat, then you can go ahead and just use a hot glue gun and glue them onto your pumpkin. So now you're going to take your pegs and your spider and stick them into the hole on your pumpkin. So it looks like that. So it looks like your spiders are in there, and you're just going to do that for the rest of your holes. And where is my hole? Hole? So one of my fears is I really don't like spiders, but I have to admit this is pretty cool and easy. Look at all these projects. Don't they look awesome? We stayed in the fabulous zone. They look really cool. And they were under $5, and even some of them, we reused a couple things. I feel like something's missing. Like, I need a cool sign. Ooh, like that one. So I really enjoyed doing this video. I hope this helped you a lot when you were trying to decide how you're going to decorate. I had a ton of fun doing this stuff. So to end this video off, if you're a regular person and you like fun stuff, subscribe to my channel, comment down below on which project you did or you liked the most. Follow me on Instagram at Regular Funzies, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!